Now, Python's scikit-learn package, it allows you to do label encoding on your data. So let's say this is my data frame right here. I create a simple data frame and I print my data frame, and you can see that department and salary. This right here is categorical in nature. So from the scikit-learn preprocessing, I import label encoder. I create an instance of the label encoder, and then I call that method fit transform, and then I pass the column. In this case, I'm passing department because that's what I have to encode. And that's going to create a new column, and we're going to call this thing as department encoded. And after that, I'm printing my df, and you can see that this department now has been encoded into this right here. So hr has been encoded to 1. Your account, which is this one and this one, they both have been encoded to 0, 0. And your hr, this one again is encoded to 1. And this sales right here, the sales has been encoded to 2. Now, if you want to see what classes have been assigned to which number, you can access that too. From your label encoder instance, which is your LE, you can access the classes attribute and you can print it out. That's going to give you account, HR, sales. And you can actually print out the values too using le.transform, and you just put in your LE classes, and that's going to print out those values. So account has been given the number 0, HR has been given the number 1, and your sales have been given the number 2. Now, if you want to prettify this, you can do that too. You can actually take these classes and transform, okay, classes and transform, zip them together, and create a dictionary out of that, and you can print out the result. So label mapping right here, it gives out the result. So account is 0, HR is 1, and sales is 2. Now, Python's scikit-learn package allows you to perform one-hot encoding too. So suppose we have this data right here. I just created data, print out the data frame, and this is my data right here. And you can see that department right here, this is categorical in nature. We are going to perform one-hot encoding on this. Then from scikit-learn preprocessing, I import one-hot encoder. I create an instance of the one-hot encoder. From the one-hot encoder, I call its inbuilt method fit transform. I pass in this parameter, which is the department column. This is the column that I want to encode. I get the encoded values. I convert that into a data frame using pt.dataframe, and I also pass the name of the columns. These columns would be this right here: department account, department HR, and department sales. After that, I print my encoded df, and now you can see for each one of those individuals, these are your corresponding values: 0, 1, 0. So the first individual right here, he was in department HR because this is 1. This one right here, the individual at index 3, he was in department HR because HR is 1. And then I take the encoded df, I combine it, concatenate with your original df. In this case, in the original case, I'm just taking the employee ID and salary, and then you print out your final df. So in this case, you can see that department account, department HR, department sales, and employee ID and salary. And each one of these, they represent whether that person does he belong to the department or not.